it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, Living the Fit Life. This is the question and answer segment where we took 5 of your questions from Facebook this week to answer for you tonight. So the first question I have is, Nicole, I'm trying to lose weight. I get an hour of cardio a day and 3 days of lifting. How many calories should I consume with that amount of activity to lose weight? I hear if I don't eat enough, then I won't lose weight because my body will go into starvation mode. Well, it sounds like you're on the right track with your workout program. 3 to 4 days of weight training and 5 days of 30 to 45 minutes of cardio is a great start for those who want to lose weight, and you're already a step ahead of that. As far as calories are consumed, what I would do is go online and search what's called your BMR. It's called your basal metabolic rate. And once you find that number, you're going to then calculate in your activity level. That'll estimate the amount of calories you should be taking in per day to maintain your weight. If you want to increase your weight, then you would take in more calories. If you want to decrease your weight, you want to take in less calories than that. Roughly 3,500 calories equals 1 pound, and that can come through diet or exercise. So roughly 500 calories per day in a week, you lose 1 pound. So it sounds like a lot, but it really is pretty easy to do. 250 calories a day through exercise, 250 calories a day through food. Now, that number, there are so many factors that play a role into how many calories you should consume, which is why I can't tell you exactly how many calories, because gender, age, height, weight, those all play a factor in the amount of calories you should be taking in. So check out your BMR online, and that'll give you a great starting point. The next question I have is, what's more important, the amount of calories burned or how many minutes put into each cardio session? I think the calories burned is more important, because you can do a 20-minute bout of high intensity intervals or CrossFit or something of the like and burn just as many calories as you could in an hour-long moderate duration cardio session. So the shorter bouts of high intensity will burn more calories, spike up your metabolism, and burn more fat. The next question is, I've noticed protein bars having no sugar, but they have sugar alcohol. Is this good for you? You'll find sugar alcohols in most foods that have sugar-free on the label. And sugar alcohols are not a complete carbohydrate, so they don't spike up your blood sugar as a regular gram of sugar would, and there are less calories per gram than a gram of sugar, or a carbohydrate gram. So even though it doesn't spike up your blood sugar and is less calories per gram, it still is calories that will affect your overall calorie recommendation for the day. Some of them you may have heard of before, like xylitol or sorbitol. The downside of them is if taken in overabundance, you can experience painful gas or bloating. Every body is a little different, but again, just because it says sugar-free, it still does count as calories. The next question is, what is your best advice or trick for getting rid of sugar cravings? Well, this is a pretty common question, but I'm a believer that if you eliminate most sugar from your diet, you won't crave it as much. In my experiences, if I have sugar, I want more of it. It may be different for somebody else, but I often will chew gum or have flavored coffees or flavored teas to get that smell, the sweet smell, instead of having the actual sugar. And also keeping in mind how that sugar is going to react on my body and how it's going to make me look and how it's going to make me feel after I eat it prevents me from wanting to eat it. So knowing that I want to be a certain weight or look a certain way is going to prevent me from wanting to have that piece of cake. On occasion, if it's a birthday or if it's a holiday, then, save those treats for those occasions. And if you get to that occasion and you don't feel like you need it, then don't have it. But I think the less you have it in your hands, the better off you'll be. And the final question I have is, how important is it to have a goal? Is it enough to say you just want to get in shape? Or does it have to be deeper than that? I think goals are extremely important. I set goals constantly, long-term goals, short-term goals, but yes, the more specific they are, the better chances you are to stay with it and achieve success. So it's not just saying I want to get in shape or I want to lose weight. It has to be something measurable. For example, I want to lose 10 pounds by March 1st. How are you going to do that? Are you just going to eat healthy? Well, what does that mean? Are you going to eliminate alcohol? Are you going to eliminate sugar? So being as specific as you can will help you stick to your guns, telling somebody about it, writing it down, creating a contract with yourself, and giving yourself an incentive. Why do you want to do it? What are you going to do once you achieve that goal? So maybe you're going to buy a bathing suit because you lost 10 pounds and you know you're going to look banging in that bikini. So definitely keep it specific and always constantly change them up so you don't get stuck. So until next time, keep asking your questions on Facebook each week and keep living the fit life.